There are days that begin like any other and end up making something new. This trip to the Frank W. Preston Conservation Area along Lake Arthur in Moraine State Park feels like one of those days. After making videos for a while, I started to notice a change. Not all at once, but slowly. A pull towards something quieter, more patient, more honest. This was my first step in that direction, an attempt to see a little deeper and to let the moment speak for itself. Out here in western Pennsylvania, the beauty doesn't ask for attention, it waits. In still water, in soft light, in the spaces between sound. I've watched others capture that feeling before. Now I'm beginning to understand how it starts. And if you're here for it, I'm glad you came along. I find that the road takes you where you need to go, if you let it. This morning, it carries me through places I might have otherwise passed by, through small towns and open stretches of land near Renfrew, where my wandering whiskers take to the widening sky, and the world slows just enough to take notice. I remember thinking the water is not far then, and it isn't. By the time I reach Lake Arthur, the day already begins to settle into something quieter. Of course, getting there is never simple as it sounds. There is always a kind of ritual to it, the unloading, the small adjustments, the moments spent figuring things out as you go. At the time, it feels like work, but later, it feels like part of the reason you came. And then, almost without noticing when it happened, I am on the water. I remember how still it is, how the sound of the paddle seems to carry farther than it should, and how each stroke feels less like effort and more like being allowed to move forward. Out there, time isn't passing in the usual way. It stretches, it softens, and for a while, it lets you be exactly where you are. After some time, I feel the need to see the waters from another angle, so I send the wandering whiskers up, rising above the lake, the way your thoughts sometimes do when everything else has gone quiet. To the west, the water opens itself without resistance, fading into distance. To the east, it's gathering again, drawing back toward the shore, toward the Frank Preston Conservation Area. And it seems to me now that some places aren't meant to be rushed through, they're meant to be returned to. Thank you for being here on this little journey with me.